Hello everyone, I am Prepper Princess, the author of Living on Almost Nothing. If you are interested in purchasing this book, I'll go ahead and leave a link down in the description box below. This is our weekly anti-prepper video, where I like to go over the nonsensical prepping videos that happen out there and tell you why you're crazy for believing it. Now, one of the things that I do on this channel now is I just leave the comment section, go at it. And if you ever come to one of my videos like this and you look in the comment section, you will see how unhinged the American population has become when you throw logic and reasoning and facts at them. People want to believe what they want to believe, no matter if there are facts or not, because it seems that thinking has now become an emotional response to not being able to live in their comic book world. So let's talk about gun confiscation. Now, one of the things that a lot of preppers talk about is the military going house to house, taking all your stuff and confiscating your firearms. And when I say that does not happen, they always point back to Hurricane Katrina and how policemen were going door to door to confiscate weapons. And then I throw the truth at them. And then it's like, no, that's not what happened. You're not reading the right research. Here's what happened in Hurricane Katrina. First of all, the population of where the hurricane took place is 391,000 people. Of that 391,000 people, 552 guns were confiscated. Hear me out. They were not confiscated from people, from law-abiding citizens, okay? 552 guns out of 391,000 people is 0.0014% of the population. Now, when it comes to those guns that were confiscated, they were not taken from law-abiding citizens. They were taken after Katrina. They were going door to door due to a federal evacuation order, not to get guns, okay? They were not going door to door saying, knock, knock, do you have any guns? Give them here. That's not what happened. They were going door to door because there was a federal evacuation order and they were evacuating people, telling them they needed to leave their homes for their own safety. Now, when they took the guns were only taken from abandoned homes where there were no people there. They were not taken from people. They were taken from abandoned homes so the bad guys could not loot the abandoned homes and steal firearms. That would take the firearms from the good guys and give them to the bad guys because the irresponsible owner did not take their firearms with them when they did evacuate. The second circumstance was when the police were confiscating firearms from felons. Felons are not allowed to have firearms, no matter what the situation is. They took them from not law-abiding citizens. They did not go door to door asking for guns. That's not what happened. You can do your own research. There are tons of articles on this. Just type in, and I don't want to sit here and post 50,000 articles for you. It's not hard to find. You can Google it. That's what Google is. It's like a dictionary of information. How many guns were confiscated after Hurricane Katrina? Boop! And you will come up with 50, 100 different articles indicating exactly what happened. So that's not what happened. So let me tell you this. Another one of maybe I'll make a separate video on this, and I think that I will, is that if they come to my house, I'm gonna kill them all. You are so stupid. Oh my gosh. Okay, for starters, you're not gonna win. You're probably not even gonna get a shot in before you're taken down by the military. I cannot believe the self-absorption of some of these preppers who are like, I'm gonna take on the whole army and I'm gonna win. Okay, so you've got how many guns that you can shoot at one time, okay? And you're going up against an entire army that has tanks, handguns, shotguns, submachine guns, M2, Browning 50 caliber machine guns, rifles, grenades, sniper rifles, heat sensing missiles, night vision, infrared technology, body armor. and not to mention combat training, and you think that you are so special, and you are like, who are you, Captain America? Like, seriously, who are you? And then there's the hypocrisy, the absolute hypocrisy of preppers out there who say, God bless America and God bless our troops. Unless they come after my stuff, then don't God bless them. God damn them, and I'm going to shoot them all to death. Well, which is it? Are you for our troops or are you against our troops? Are you for receiving government aid or are you against receiving government aid? Now, I'm not talking about FEMA. I'm talking about your Social Security check. I'm talking about your disability check. And based on simple statistics of how many people are on prescription medications, welfare, Social Security, and I'm not saying Social Security is welfare, but Social Security, anything that requires a check to be sent to you by the government is more than half of the people watching this video. And once all of that's gone, and and you sit here and you bash the government, you are biting the hand that feeds you. And then I get told that I'm crazy. Like, I'm crazy because I don't believe I'm going to win against the military. I'm telling you what, the military shows up at my front door. Come on in, guys. Here, I'll make you dinner. And if you steal all my stuff, I'm going to live to fight another day. Because you know what? If I were to go up against the military, first of all, I'm smart enough to know that I'm going to lose. Okay, a big loss, and it's going to be fast. I'm not going to get a single shot in. My dogs are going to die, and they're going to steal all my stuff anyway. What good does that do me and my family? I mean, seriously, how can I take care of my family if I'm not here? So tell me what good comes of going up against the United States military, and tell me why you think that you're going to win in a fight against the military. So you say, oh, okay. And by the way, this happened on a recent video of mine. There were at least 5 people who were like, yeah, I'm going to take them on. Wolverines. Okay. Wolverines, I get it. If we were invaded by an army from a different country that was trying to take over the United States, trying to get rid of our Constitution and our amendment and everything else, I am with you. Wolverines. I will give my life for my country and my fellow countrymen. But I'm not going to give my life against my own countrymen. I mean, I'm not going to try and take down some military member who's just trying to do his job, and he's probably not even coming here to steal stuff. That's another video that I made. That you think that you think that you are so special that the military is going to your house. That's how special and self-centered you believe that you are. That is how special you are, because they know about you in particular and your 6 months worth of food for one person, which will last them 2 days or 1 day or one meal, because there's so many of them. You're not that special. And I'm telling you, I'm not that special. Nobody's coming to my house. And another wonderful thing that my wonderful commenters on here always say is, I'm coming to your house. Okay. You can't even read a map. How many people in this day and age who are watching this video not only can read a paper map, but have a paper map? First of all, you have to find out where I live, which is not a secret. I don't keep it a secret, and I do that on purpose. You have to find out where I live. You have to trek from whatever your location is all the way across the Mojave Desert. I am surrounded by desert in every direction for at least 100 miles. You have to survive going through the desert to get to my house, which may or may not even be occupied or have anything in it. And if it is occupied, it's by somebody who's armed. So you're taking your chances trekking hundreds or thousands of miles across a desert terrain to come to my house where I might or might not have anything. I've never showed anybody what I have at this house. And then you're going to take on somebody who is armed. That is a big chance that you're taking just to get one over on a YouTuber. A YouTuber. I don't have a grandiose, narcissistic personality. Exactly the opposite. I'm very humble. I'm not important enough to come after. And neither are you. Nobody cares about your stuff, bro. Nobody cares. And if the gangs start rolling around, which only seems to happen in large cities like Portland, San Francisco, Oakland, Los Angeles, New York, St. Louis, some of the biggest cities in the country. I haven't seen any looting take place in like Nowheresville, Alabama. I haven't seen that. I haven't seen any looting take place in, again, Nowheresville, Arizona. I haven't seen looting take place. That doesn't happen except in large cities. Now, if you live in a large city, one of those large cities that is known to have rioting and gangs and looters and high crime areas, yeah, you're going to want to get out of those cities. But once you get into small town America where neighbors looked after neighbors, it's not going to happen. And people like to call me stupid and naive. Just look at the stats. Look at the history. Now, if they do come after your guns, if some sort of federal mandate has come in to register all of your firearms and the police are going door to door in every single city, in every single state, it's time to leave the country because they did that right before the Holocaust. Do what you can with what you got. Prepper Princess out.